Susie Kline was born August 27, 1943.
Susie Kline was born in Berkeley, California.
Susie Kline's parents were Harry and Martha Weaver. Susie Kline was a teacher for 25 years.
Susie Kline's favorite subject was creative writing. Her teacher always gave her S+ for satisfactory because she made spelling mistakes.
Susie Kline loved to write at a young age, but she never got the highest marks.
Susie Kline was married for more than 40 years.
I went to school at Hayward Standard Elementary, Columbia University, and California State College.
I had 4 people in my family.
I had 2 daughters, Jennifer and Emily.
I married Rufus Kline on October 12, 1968. She was a teacher for 25 years and taught at Richmond Elementary School.
First book published was Shh.
She made 2 sequels to Shh, Don't Touch, and Oops.
She published 38 horrible Harry books and more.
She won a lot but could.
She won her awards. Her award for West Virginia's Children's Book Award for Herbie Jones was won because she made a good book. The International Reading Association Children's Choice Awards was because children voted on it. The School District Teacher of the Year Award was because she was a great teacher.
Susie Kline started writing at age 8. When Susie Kline went to Quaker Hill Elementary, she bumped into a giant apple that was really a gym teacher. Susie Kline had Miss Mackle reading fairy tales because she likes reading fairy tales.
Susie was 10. She got married to Randy Henrik in a tennis court. Some of Susie's favorite books to read out loud are Stone Fox, Charlotte's Web, My Father's Dragon, Velveteen Rabbit, Ramona Quimby, age 8, The Phantom Tollbooth, Philip Hall Likes Me, I Reckon, Maybe, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Susie Kline's first book was called Shh. The first Horrible Harry in the Kickball Wedding used to be called Horrible Harry Gets Married.
Susie Kline wrote her first Horrible Harry book in 1988. Susie might have decided to be a teacher because her mom was a substitute teacher.
Susie Kline was an elementary school teacher for 25 years.
Susie Kline made Mary Maroney because Susie stuttered too.
It was almost Valentine's Day, and Harry had almost finished his Valentine's, all but Song Lee's. Harry had liked Song Lee since kindergarten, and he told Doug his Valentine. Sydney walked over to Harry's desk and told him he had the perfect Valentine for Harry. It was a canary card. Then it was time for Jim. Song Lee is making a special Valentine, and Sydney thinks it's for him, but it's really for Harry. Later, Sydney takes the Valentine from Harry. They go to a gym, and there's a climbing rope with a hole at the top of the ceiling. Harry got scared and didn't want to climb it.
In a few days, it was time to pass out Valentines. Sydney did not get Suddenly's special card. Harry did. Sydney went over to Harry's desk and saw Harry with it. Next, it was time for Jim. When Sid reached the top end of the rope, Harry saw his Valentine up there. He went up and reached the top and got it. Read to find out how Harry got his revenge.
We are writing about Horrible Harry on the ropes, and we are trying to find horrible things that Harry does in the book.
It was horrible when Harry said to Sydney, "Okay, Buster, fork it over." When Harry put his fist up, ready to fight against Sydney, that was also horrible.
Also, when Harry put the gum wad in the candy box and gave it to Sydney.
We read Horrible Harry on the Ropes by Susie Kline. Harry can be horrible and not so horrible. Here are some examples as to when Harry is not horrible. When he hugs Songli.
When Harry thanks Sydney for hiding the Valentine in the hole.
Harry didn't tattletale.
When Harry said Sid's one good climbing dude. When Harry makes a special Valentine for Songli.
When Harry makes a Valentine to the whole class in general. Harry was brave to climb the high rope.
It was not so horrible when he was sad that he couldn't climb the ropes.
When Harry says thank you.
When Harry said thank
you
to Songli.
Songli.
Harry is respectful and thanks Sydney for getting him to climb the rope.
The end.
It's a week until Valentine's Day at South School, and Sydney was teasing Harry about things Harry liked. It made Harry so mad, so after school, Harry gave Sydney a tickle attack. Invitations fell out of Sydney's pockets for his mom's wedding. That gave Harry an idea.
After that, Harry asked Songli to marry him on Valentine's Day, which is coming soon. Harry writes a note that says, Songli, do you want to get married, Harry? Songli agrees to marry him on Valentine's Day at the big tree. They come to the big tree and get ready for the ceremony. The wedding begins. Dexter comes kicking a ball and Harry abandons his wedding to go play. In the end, when everybody is lining up, Harry gives Songli the ring. And only Dexter, Doug, Harry, and Songli knew about it.
We read Horrible Harry in the Kickball Wedding. Sometimes Harry's horrible and sometimes he is not. These are the horrible things Harry does.
Harry was really horrible when he ran away from his own wedding.
Harry's horrible when he made a snake pop out of a peanut can.
And when Harry did a sneak tickle attack on Sydney.
When we read Horrible Harry in the Kickball Wedding, we realized he's not so horrible when
he tries to cheer up Sydney when he's sad.
Also when he was making wedding plans with Songli.
Also when he gives Songli the heart note.
Also when he asked Songli to marry him.